Thanks, George. Appreciate it. At Big Red Stores, we're always proud to sponsor, support, and partner up with many events and activities throughout the community. Among them, high school championships throughout the state of Arkansas. At Big Red Stores, our team members are always ready to assist you to make your visit with us a pleasant one. And at Big Red Stores, we recognize that none of our support or ability to serve the community is possible without you. That's why at Big Red Stores, you're always the MVP of the Big Red team. Big Red Stores, now more convenient than ever.
Farm Bureau Insurance has new great rates for good drivers. Good drivers like her. And good drivers like him. All drivers are welcome. Any size. To learn if you qualify for our new lower rates or to find an agent, visit afbic.com.
Natural State Sports is proudly sponsored by Shady Oak Trail Getaway on Lake Hamilton, now taking reservations for winter and summer seasons in 2021. Visit shadyoaktrailgetaway.com or call 870-356-9823 to book your weekend away on Lake Hamilton. Razorback Camper Sales in Hot Springs. Take home with you wherever you are as you explore the natural state. Visit their website at razorbackcampersales.com to view their inventory and start your journey across the natural state at Razorback Camper Sales. G4L Custom Embroidery Gifts and Apparel. For all your embroidery and apparel needs, go see our friends at G4L, located at 4706 John F. Kennedy Boulevard in North Little Rock, or visit their website, g4lcustom.com, and be sure to like them on Facebook. It's Arkansas, and summer is coming, and you know what that means. Heat and humidity. Don't add frustration over your HVAC systems to that list as well. Get with Curtis at Prime Air Care and get your systems cleaned and serviced so you're ahead of the summer meltdown. Call 501-547-0965 or visit their website at www.primeaircare.com for all your HVAC needs. And be sure to like them on Facebook as well. Whether you're traveling across the state for that next Friday night matchup, headed to Fayetteville for a big weekend on the hill, or simply searching for the best burger to ever split your lips, CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers is the spot. Specializing in hand-patted in-house ground burgers and fresh-cut fries, along with milkshakes and malts. Conveniently located right off I-40 in Russellville at 2803 North Arkansas Avenue, or order online at their new location in Fayetteville at 3484 West Weddington. Check out our menu online at butcherboyburger.com or download our app from your app store. CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers. When all you do is burgers, they have to be the best. American Pie Pizza is proud supporters of this year's 5A State Tournament broadcast. And with the best pizza in Central Arkansas, it's time you team up with American Pie Pizza tonight. Whether it's pizza, salads, wings, sandwiches, or their incredible desserts, you won't leave disappointed. With 3 convenient Central Arkansas locations to serve you, 9709 Maumelle Boulevard in Maumelle, 4830 North Hills Boulevard in North Little Rock, and 10912 Colonel Glenn Road in Little Rock. Or order online at www.ampiepizza.com. Live free, eat pizza, eat American Pie Pizza. And welcome, basketball fans, to the 5A Centennial Bank State Basketball Tournament, live from Trojan Arena on the campus of Hot Springs Junior Academy.
You're good, go ahead.
You are watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Tournament live on the AAA Digital Network, provided by Natural State Sports. I'm Steve. And
I'm Andy.
And once again,
I can say my own name.
yes, you can, as we are getting ready to rock and roll here for our final game of the quarterfinals. 2 teams, 1 ticket left to punch. We're about to find out who it's going to be as the Pine Bluff Zebras, the number 1 team out of the South, and the Sylvan Hills Bears, the number 2 team out of the Central.
Might as well be a 1A.
Will battle here for that final spot. So looking forward to this one. A lot of athletes on the floor for this one, and a lot of youth on the floor in this one. This is going to be a good one as the 5A Central looks to flex its muscle and put its 3rd team into the semifinals on Monday, as Maumelle and Parkview have already punched their ticket. This will be a battle. Zero question about it.
I'm looking forward to this one.
I've been looking forward to this one all day. Oh, man. And now we are ready for our American Pie Pizza starting 5.
Welcome to Hot Springs World Class High School and the Trojan Arena for the host of the Class 5A State Basketball Championships in cooperation with the Arkansas Activities Association. Today's quarterfinal matchup features the number 2 seed from the Central, the Sylvan Hills Bears. And
Now your starting 5 for your number 2 seed out of the Central, Sylvan Hills Bears.
Here's your starting lineup for tonight's game. First, for the Sylvan Hills Bears, coached by Kevin Davis.
Number 2, Corey Washington.
Number 3,
Nick Smith.
Number 12, Jaden Smith.
Number 12, Jaden Smith. Number 13, Trenton Clark. And number 15, Shamar Womack. I'm not sure if that was a late scratch, but that does not match what we were given on our starting 5. So not Lawrence Tipton, will be Shamar Womack in the starting lineup, coached by Kevin Davis. For the Pine Bluff Zebras, number 2, Jalen Tatum. Number 3, Shurian Ramos. Number 15, Armand Buchanan. Number 23, Jordan Harris. And number 24, freshman Courtney Crutchfield. Crutchfield was our player of the game in their win over Siloam Springs, a freshman. I made the bold statement after that one that I believe Courtney Crutchfield might be the best freshman athlete in this state, and we'll see if he can live up to that again this evening. So Washington, he's going to jump, and I believe, no, that is going to be Tatum who will jump with him. So here we go. We are ready for our final game of quarterfinal matchup. And I'm in conversation with the official, and they're not going to let Washington wear his sleeve? Or are they not letting him wear the shirt underneath it?
Wonder why.
What's the issue here? There's a logo or something on his sleeve. I'm guessing that's the issue.
Yeah. It's got to be all without
Washington,
any kind of advertisement.
So now on sub already is Amarion Watson will come in, and now Nick Smith will jump.
Wow, that's different.
So Washington's going to have to go get changed and get that undershirt off. And
Let's cut the sleeve off.
Yeah. Something to do with that logo, I guess.
They should have checked that before the game.
All right. Well, they got warm-ups on over top, so you can't see anything.
Well, they've been running around without their tops on for a little bit.
And now Smith punches it away, and Pine Bluff will control, as that is Cannon with it, and he will give it away, and we're ready to play. Ramos has it for Pine Bluff, gives this one away to Crutchfield. Now Crutchfield gives it up top. That's Harris. Now Harris gives it away to Tatum. Tatum looking to drive on Smith. Tatum inside, up off the basket, no good. Rebound, back up, and still no good. Another rebound as Harris with a couple of offensive rebounds and the putback. Now bringing this one up was Clark. Gives this one away to Womack. Womack back to Clark. And screen there up top by Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith looks to drive into the lane. Crutchfield there. Oh, block. Big block, but you're going to get a blocking call, I believe, on Crutchfield.
You even call the block?
They called the block on Crutchfield. So
You got to score them.
the actual swat by Harris won't count. And to the line will go Jaden Smith.
He told Jaden Smith, don't come in my house weak.
Second shot for the first shot for Smith is up and good. It's 1-2 to 1.
Yeah.
Sorry, I looked at the board. I was
Stalled
like,
out
I'm
on me, didn't you?
confused. No, I looked at the board and I got confused for a minute. I looked at it backwards. So Jaden Smith, second shot's up and rattles in and out. Rebound comes away to Tatum. So 2 to 1 here as they make 1 of 2, and now bringing this one up will be
There's 2
Tatum.
Harrises
Ramos.
side by side on your score sheet.
yeah,
22 and 23.
to Tatum. Tatum driving inside, shot up, no good, and a charge. Charge on Tatum for Pine Bluff. And now a minute away here in our first. As Jaden Smith, Trenton Clark will bring this one up. Now Clark gives this one away. And now back up to Womack. Womack looking, trying to get it to Clark. Not there. Now goes inside, kicks it to the corner. 3-ball, shot up, and no good. That was Jaden Smith who misses that one. You can see who came down with the rebound as Ramos pushes it up the floor for Pine Bluff. Gives this one away to Buchanan. And now Ramos will set things up. Gives this one away to Crutchfield as Jaden Smith knocked it away. Now Crutchfield all the way to the basket. Courtney Crutchfield picking up where he left off in their first round win. Now driving is Clark. Clark, he's looking, wants Nick Smith as Nick Smith's being denied here by Tatum. Tatum, he draws the assignment to try to hold Nick Smith in this one. Now Jaden Smith trying to jab. Jaden Smith inside. Oh, swatted by Courtney Crutchfield. And saved and inbounds back to Tatum. And now Ramos will bring it up. Boy, Courtney Crutchfield is so athletic.
Yeah, he was up there.
Gives this one up. Now over to Crutchfield. 3-ball for Crutchfield. Shot up. No. Long rebound comes away to Womack. Womack hands it off to Nick Smith, and now Nick Smith's going to bring it up. Smith, guarded by Buchanan, gives it away to Womack. Womack thought about stepping into a 3, changed his mind. Now he looks to drive, trying to get inside, and no, lost it out of bounds. And boy, oh boy, let me tell you what, Jordan Harris is a man inside. Goodness gracious. We were just talking to a couple of the Maumelle guys. They played this Pine Bluff team early in the year, and they were talking about Darvish Raspberry, and this being one of the only guys I've ever seen actually shut Darvish Raspberry down. And I'm judging by his size that he's probably pretty good. Look at the work by Tatum and Smith. This is going to be fun. Look at Tatum driving inside, shot up off the backboard, and oh, no good. And he'll go to the Razorback Campersell free throw line. Foul on Corey Washington. As he gets his wardrobe change done, and he's on the floor. Tough start for Washington. Had to change, gets a foul as soon as he gets on the floor.
Ends up on the ground.
This Tatum-Nick Smith matchup's going to be so a lot of fun to watch. Now Nick Smith says, I don't like this compression sleeve. Now everybody taking the compression sleeves off.
We don't need these. We don't need these where we're going.
They wouldn't let Corey wear it, so we don't want to wear it.
We're a team.
That's right. We're going to look like a team. So now shot coming as that one's up and rattles out. No good.
Try to put my eyeballs back in my head. I'm good.
So now Tatum, he'll get a second one here. And Tatum's second shot's up, and that one's in. So a quick 5-1 lead for Pine Bluff. And bringing this one up the floor is Jaden Smith. That's Jaden Smith's got it now. Now inside as they look to work it to Washington. Washington wants to drive on the block as he's got Harris in front of him. And Harris now inside Washington. Nice reverse finish for Corey Washington.
Corey said, I'll get by.
Creative job as Corey Washington says, he ain't guarding me. Now they're about the same size height-wise, but boy, I'm willing to say Harris got a few pounds in Washington. And here we go. Now we're going to go to work. Washington, or Harris, shot up. Oh, boy. Jordan Harris can knock those down. Oh, man, this is going to be interesting. 7-3. Up top to Womack. Gives this one away to Jaden Smith. Now Smith up to Nick Smith. And Nick Smith working on Tatum. Nick gets the screen from Washington. Now Washington rolls. Now double team with Harris out on it. Gives this one away to Womack. Great defense. Womack free throw line. Shot up. No good. Rebound comes away to Tatum. Sorry, Ramos. That's Ramos with the rebound. Now pushing up ahead to Buchanan. Buchanan up and under. What a finish. Buchanan lays it up and in.
Number's that?
15. Buchanan, I think it's actually Buchanan. Now stolen. Tatum pushing, tipped it away. Out from behind him is Corey Washington to avoid giving up the easy dunk. Trust me, we won't see many layups on runouts as both of these teams are going to throw it down.
A lot.
I didn't count the number of dunks that Pine Bluff had in their first round game, but it had to approach double digits.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Courtney Crutchfield had about 5 of them. There, speaking of, as Crutchfield looks to drive. Crutchfield spin move inside, shot up. Oh, almost went. And rebound comes away. That's Jaden Smith. Now up ahead. Washington all alone. Oh, my goodness, Jordan Harris. Oh, they're going to call the foul on Harris as Washington went up.
Oh, my.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. This is gonna be fun. Wow. I'm gonna stand up now.
Oh,
forget
man.
this chair. Woo, buddy.
I'm over here trying to put a rebound in, and I look up to
now
see
Nick
this.
Smith shot up, no good. Rebound Crutchfield on the air ball by Smith, and the fans are giving it to him. Now Ramos, tried to throw the lob to Tatum. I was afraid Tatum might take his head off on the backboard on that one. And that'll be a turnover on Pine Bluff.
Ain't playing around today.
I'm telling you, this game is going to get crazy.
Jordan Harris talking a little noise to Corey down there.
All right, so Clark brings this one up for Sylvan Hills. Clark looking to drive, gives this one away to Jaden Smith. Jaden up top to Clark. A lot of these guys were in the comments section during our games last night watching. Now, Jaden Smith trying to get off the screen by Washington. Washington looks to drive inside. Shot up. Good job by Washington. The shot won't go. Rebound back up and in. That won't go by 5. And rebound out by Crutchfield. He gets tumbled, stomped on. And now somehow Ramos comes out of there with that. 5 had the rebound on the other end. Tony Cribbs for Sylvan Hills. About as far as I get on that one. So Buchanan. Buchanan driving. Buchanan into the lane. Buchanan, what a finish. Wouldn't go. Rebound Cribbs. Now Sylvan Hills pushing the other way. Nice play by Crutchfield to knock that one away. And that's going to go back to Pine Bluff. Now the little guy tipping. Just checking into this game is Lawrence Tipton. And timeout, Pine Bluff. 30-second timeout. Boy, what a crazy start to this one. Catch your breath. This is going to be going on all night.
This stat sheet's going to be so much garbage.
Hey, just keep up with scores and rebounds.
I'm trying.
Oh, man. So 9-3. Pine Bluff leads, 2:36 to go in our first quarter of play.
If I told you Sylvan Hills would have 3 points with less than 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, would you have believed me?
Well, when you got an eraser like Jordan Harris inside, man, we've not seen too many people match up with Corey Washington like this right now. Man, this kid's good now. Harris on the bench.
Didn't call a foul on him on that last one.
No, that was a straight-up block. That's crazy, man. All right, so Ramos bringing this one up with Tipton in front of him. Gives this one away, is now looking to drive into the game as Barnett. Barnett drives up and in. Wow. Now Tipton bringing it up as he's going to be guarded by Ramos. Tipton's going to give it away to Corey Washington. Now Washington gives it back to Tipton. Now gives this one up to Jaden Smith. Now Jaden's going to give it away to Nick Smith, and Nick looking to work. Nick trying to get around Barnett as they're going to double team him. Nick stuck, gives it inside to Corey Washington, feeds it inside, and up and in for Tony Cribbs for Sylvan Hills. Now Ramos away to Crutchfield, back up top to Barnett. Now Barnett, who looks like a running back out there, gives this one away to Crutchfield. Shot up by Crutchfield, no good. Rebound comes away to Buchanan. Woo! Nick Smith throws that one away. Now Tipton bringing it up, feeds it up ahead. Now looking, now it gives it away to Washington. Oh, Washington with the dunk, but he missed it. Smith got the rebound, and Nick goes back up and lays it up and in as Washington came up short on the dunk.
He was trying to get it there.
Now Barnett gives this one to Tatum. Now Tatum looking to drive, step back, three, ball up. Ooh, in and out, won't go. Rebound, Cribbs. Now pushing is Tipton. Tipton using his speed to get down the court, stops, gives it up. Now Nick Smith looking to work. Nick, he's going to shoot the three. Shot up short, air ball. Missed everything, and he wants the tip, and no.
Oh, they're going to give it to him on that one.
And so that one missed. Washington will come out of the game and sit.
Think about missing his dunk.
And so Nick Smith, Cribbs, Tipton, Watson, and Jaden Smith on the floor for Sylvan Hills. Ramos, Barnett, Crutchfield, Buchanan, and Tatum on the floor for Pine Bluff. And boy, Barnett made that look easy as he went right to the rack. And now Buchanan takes it away from Tipton. Buchanan goes up, he missed it. Rebound's gonna come down to Cribbs. And now Cribbs gets it up to Nick Smith. Smith looking to drive inside, lost the ball off his foot, out of bounds. That's gonna go off of Pine Bluff. And that'll stay down here with Sylvan Hills with 28.5 to go in our first. Now Tipton to inbound. Tipton gets this one in. And now going up to the top is Amarian Watson with Buchanan on him. Watson gives this one away to Nick Smith. Nick Smith with a triple-double in the first round win. Smith looking to drive. Smith inside, up off the backboard, hangs up there and got it. 10 seconds to go here. Pine Bluff brings it up with Ramos controlling. 5 seconds. Does he know how much time's left? Ramos looking to drive. Ramos kicks it outside. Tatum, three-ball shot up and no. No good at the buzzer, and that'll do it for our first period of play. After a quarter of play, Pine Bluff leads 13-9.
Unleash your inner fan with the Centennial Bank Debit MasterCard. The Debit MasterCard comes in over 150 designs to choose from, including your team's logo. Walk into a Centennial Bank and you can walk out in minutes with a new card. To learn more, stop by a Centennial Bank location or visit online at my100bank.com today. Centennial Bank, member FDIC. Must have a Centennial Bank checking account to receive a debit card. Debit card replacement fees may apply.
All right, now we're back. We're back and ready for our second quarter of play. An exciting first quarter, to say the least. How's your stat sheet looking over there?
Butchered. Be better if I had like a pen and paper right now. So we're checking marks.
You can use this.
Yeah, exactly. Tried and true method.
Damn, wild start. Maybe a little out of control. We were talking about in the break. Maybe a little out of control for both of these teams. We'll see if the coaches can calm these kids down just a little bit.
You know, Corey wanted to show off some dominance down there. Just let him know that you got me on the last and I'm getting you here.
Yeah.
Maybe got a little out of control with it, but like I said, I expect him to get it back under.
All right, so Washington, Watson, Tipton, and Jaden and Nick Smith all on the floor. Ramos, Barnett, Tatum, Harris, and Buchanan in, and now Nick Smith hangs up in the air, shot up, and falls. Nick Smith lays that one up and in. 2-point game. Now bringing this one up is Ramos. And now Ramos gives it away to Crutchfield. Crutchfield to Harris. Now Barnett, who's had a couple of easy drives. Now Barnett looks to drive on Watson. Shot up and good and one. Count it. And Barnett heads to the Razorback Camper-Cell free throw line. Now about to check back into the game is Tony Cribbs. Cribbs is in. And Marion Watson will come out as he gets called for the foul. So Barnett to try to complete the three-point play. Shot up by Barnett and rolls all the way around and down. So Tipton bringing this one up, 5-point lead now for Pine Bluff. Tipton, he looks to drive here. Now he's going to give it away to Smith. Now Nick Smith looks to drive inside. Floater, hands it off. Nice pass, no good. And foul inside, and Cribbs will go to the Razorback camp yourself free throw line.
Tatum on the foul.
Third team foul on Pine Bluff. Womack about to check back into the game. Cribbs knocks down the first. And Womack's coming in for the shooter. And Womack's going to replace Cribbs. Second shot's up. Cribbs not going to get replaced yet. Tatum comes away with it, gives it away to Ramos. And now Womack will have to wait till our next stoppage. Now back up to Ramos as Ramos looks to work on Tipton. Gives this one away to Barnett. Now Barnett back to Ramos. And Ramos. This is the most play we've seen out of Tipton, and all the times we've seen Sylvan Hills. Nick Smith almost had the steal. Now he does. A great job by Nick Smith. Now they'll push it up the floor. Now stopping is Jaden Smith as he'll let everything reset. Jaden gives it away to Nick Smith. Nick Smith lost it on the way to the basket. I think he was looking at Harris in the eyes. Now Harris, oh, nice move by Tatum. Up, lays it up and in.
Boy.
Tatum lays that one up and in. Now quickly up ahead to Washington, and Washington's going to flush it.
You got that one. Hard to believe there's a quarterback running the court like that.
He's no longer a quarterback. He retired.
Yeah, he retired from football.
But you're right. Wouldn't mind seeing him play in one more year. So Womack
I'm sure
will check
Sylvan
in.
Hills wouldn't either.
Right. Womack checks in. Cribbs checks out. So Tipton, Washington, Nick Smith, Jaden Smith, and Womack on the floor for Sylvan Hills. Harris, Ramos, Tatum, Barnett, and inside to Harris. Harris looks to go up, shuffled his feet, shot up, and good.
Yeah. Got away with that one a little bit, didn't he?
Now Tipton looking to drive. Tipton inside. Nice step around Harris, but he couldn't finish. Barnett up, Crutchfield, he will throw it down. The freshman with his first dunk of the game. 8-point lead. Pine Bluff turning defense into offense here. Tipton, oh, what a collision up top as Smith gets it in. Inside, shot up, hangs up, and one. And Tatum and Tipton are just now getting off the floor. That was one heck of a collision up at the top. But Nick Smith gets two, and he's headed to the Razorback camp yourself free throw line. Now into the game as Tipton sits is Trent Clark, and also Buchanan in as Courtney Crutchfield will take a seat.
It's 2 fouls on Crutchfield.
If I remember right, Crutchfield picked up a couple early ones in our last game, Pine Bluff, and didn't have any issues the rest of the way. So Smith will try to complete the three-point play. Shot is up and good.
He's a very, very good free throw shooter.
Smith all the way already up to 9. Leading scorer on the floor. Now Clark guarding tight here on Ramos. Now they'll get this one away as Barnett wants to drive. He'll stop, shot up, won't go, rebound, Washington. Now Washington gives this one away, and now pushing at Sylvan Hills. That's Clark. Clark splits the double, now gives it out to the corner. 3-ball, shot up, and no. In and out, won't go. And rebound, I think, was that Womack that shot that? The rebound came down to Ramos.
Smith that shot that.
Yeah, it was Jaden Smith, thank you. I couldn't see that 12 over there.
Rebound to Ramos? Or Ramos?
Yeah, Ramos had the rebound. And that one tipped out of bounds by Womack, and it'll stay down here with Pine Bluff. 4:58 to go in our first half. 22-17, Pine Bluff leads. Amarian Watson's going to check in, and out of the game will be Jaden Smith. Now I don't have to get the Smiths confused for the moment. Now into Harris, and now Barnett, just about lost his footing there. Back to Barnett.
Put the brakes on.
Ramos gives it away to Harris. Now see what Harris does. He gives it back to Barnett. Barnett looks to shoot the three. Now changes his mind. Now gets it inside to Harris. Harris, he's going to try to muscle down. Nice play there by Womack. Harris up and charge called as Harris lowered his head and tried to bull his way through Washington, and he'll get called for the charge.
This first team foul number 5.
So now bringing this one up is Clark as he gives it away to Washington. Now to Watson. Nick Smith hanging out over in the corner. He wants it. Tatum daring him to throw it to him. Clark hands this one off to Corey Washington. Now gives it away to Watson. Watson gives it back, and now Sylvan Hills looking to curl here as he gives it to Smith. Smith stops, looking to drive, ISO shot up, and no, but he's headed to the Razorback Campersell free throw line. Foul on Tatum, his third already. Ooh, that's a quick three on Tatum. Now Crutchfield's going to check back in with 4:15 to go in our first half.
Well, look who you're guarding.
Yeah, and they may have to start switching if he can't guard without fouling, as Nick Smith knocks down the first one. Tatum.
Charity stripe is kind to him.
Tatum will sit as Crutchfield enters the game. Smith, his second from the Razorback Campersell free throw line. Second shot's up, knocks that one down. So now Pine Bluff bring this one up. Lead's been cut to 3. Now gives this one away to Crutchfield. Crutchfield gives it up to Buchanan, and now Buchanan back up top is Barnett. Now Pine Bluff looking to get inside, but Washington doing a good job denying to Harris. Now Crutchfield in the corner with Nick Smith on him. Now Crutchfield, the freshman, trying to drive on the number 25 player in the country. Not there. Barnett, he'll take that three. Shot up and bounces around and down and good. Shooter's touch on that one. And now pushes this one up ahead to Watson as Sylvan Hills. Gives it back to Clark. Now up top to Washington. Now Washington, the back cut to Smith. Smith inside, up and one. Nick Smith puts that one up and in. And he'll go right back to the Razorback Campersell free throw line. Barnett picks up his first. That's already the 7th team foul on Pine Bluff, as Nick Smith will go and try to complete the three-point play. Shot up and good. And Nick Smith makes it a three-point game. With 3:35 to go in our first half, as Ramos will bring this one up. Ramos, Crutchfield, Buchanan, Harris, and Barnett on the floor. Barnett late getting up the floor as he was getting some late instruction from his coach. Now Crutchfield gives it away. Back to Crutchfield. Now back over to Buchanan. Now Buchanan looking to drive on Watson. It's not there as Watson forces him to take it back up top. Now Buchanan looking to break down Watson, and Watson does a great job. Jump ball, and that will favor Pine Bluff.
Nick. He's an absolute ambassador for his team getting the ball back each time.
All right, so now to inbound, into Crutchfield. Oh, rejected. Was that Nick Smith? It was. As Smith swats that one out. Now gets this one into Crutchfield, and Crutchfield wants to work here with Nick in front of him. Nick is doing everything he can to shut down Courtney Crutchfield right now. Now to Barnett, as Barnett looks to work. And now Barnett will roll to the right wing and has it tipped away, and that's going to be a foul.
Oh, whoa, man.
Foul.
Get a little run out there.
They thought they were going to have a run out there. Foul on Womack, 2:53 to go in our half. 3-point lead for the Zebras. Gets this one into Harris. Now Barnett, he looks to drop. Barnett shot up. Oh, my goodness.
Beautiful shot.
Man, he is so good in that lane. Way up to Washington. Harris, this is going to be fun. Now Washington's got to get it out as he's not going to challenge Harris there. Now Womack, he wants to challenge, and shot up off the backboard, no good. Rebound Buchanan. No, yeah, Buchanan with the rebound. Now Buchanan driving inside, floater up. No, won't go. Nick Smith with the rebound. Now pushing the other way, 5-point lead with 2:25 to go. Smith working. Smith, Buchanan, spin move, shot up, and good. What a finish for Nick Smith. Had the pleasure to see Nick Smith several times this year. He's been a different player so far in these first game and a half of this tournament. Crutchfield. Oh, nearly stolen there is Barnett. He's going to try to work his magic inside. Tough shot up, won't go. Rebound Watson as Barnett finally missed one inside. Now pushing is Sylvan Hills. Looking, stopping, inside, shot up by, and wow, nice finish there by Clark. And timeout, Pine Bluff. As now it's a 1-point game, and the Sylvan Hills faithful getting loud.
30 seconds.
Let's see, I believe so. Yes, 30-second timeout. So Centennial Bank is honored to be the corporate sponsor of the Arkansas Activities Association State Championship Games. Congratulations to the athletes, coaches, and parents for all the hard work and the winning spirit that brought you to the playoffs. Good luck, teams. Centennial Bank, member FDIC. So 1:43 to go here in our first half. Barnett with 12, leading scorer on the floor for Pine Bluff. Nick Smith, 16, leading scorer on the floor for Sylvan Hills. Well, if we think this first half action's good, just wait till the second half when things get real serious.
Yeah. Bound to be a barn burner, as they call it.
So Buchanan gets this one in, and Ramos will bring it up. 1:40 to go in our first half. So we'll see what Coach Billy Dixon has in store for Sylvan Hills on this possession. Barnett away to Ramos. Ramos bobbled it. And now Ramos looks to drive here on Clark. Ramos stopped, shot up in the lane, no good. Rebound comes away to Watson. Now pushing is Clark. Clark trying to drive, gives this one away into the corner. Nothing there, gives it up top. Womack, he looks, gets inside. Watson, open three, shot up and no, that's no good. Bodies hit the floor hard. Foul is going to be on Barnett. Barnett slow to get up. That's Barnett's second. Nick Smith got a quick break. He'll come in as Jaden Smith will sit. Number 12, Austin Dendy, set to check in for Pine Bluff. Now Dendy will check in, and Barnett will check out. It's a 1-point game here. Washington can give Sylvan Hills the lead if he can hit both of these. 1-and-1 opportunity. First shot for Washington is up and good. So he'll earn his second one. We're all tied at 27. So we'll see how, I know there's only a minute 11, but we'll see how Pine Bluff responds to this as Sylvan Hills has scrapped their way back into this one. And with that free throw, they've taken the lead.
The hollering from the fans.
All right, so bringing this one up is Dendy. Now Dendy working on Womack. Dendy looking to drive. He runs into Washington and stepped out of bounds. But again, very confusing inlines here, as when I looked at it, he was not on the yellow, but I'm assuming the black is actually out of bounds because of the yellow line on the lane.
Right.
But it's very, very confusing when you get down there. It's hard to find your foot placement. So Clark away to Watson. Watson back to Clark, up top to Nick Smith. And now Smith smartly not going to take that shot as he gives it away. And now Watson thought about it, but gives it back to Clark. Now Nick, he wants it. Nick, he will step into that shot. Up and in and out, won't go. Washington with the rebound. Washington back up and in. Corey Washington puts that one up, and it's a 3-point lead for Sylvan Hills. 24 seconds as Washington's now up to 8 points. Dendy bringing it up for Pine Bluff. 18 seconds. Now looking to work here with Womack on him. Dendy gives it away to Ramos. Ramos with Clark on him. Ramos inside to Harris. Harris turns. Oh! Almost dunked that as he was trying to. Was that Watson? Watson. Yeah. He was trying to put Watson on a poster.
Watson wasn't having it.
And Watson got up and got a piece in the ball.
Yeah.
So Harris with 8.9 in our first half. He'll shoot 2. First shot for Harris is short. So Harris' second shot. That one's up. That one's in and out. Won't go. Off the backboard. Rebound Washington. Now Washington gives it away to Smith. Smith pushing 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Smith tried to break the double team, couldn't, fell down, got it away. Somehow, Jaden Smith, oh, the flush, it won't count. The flush doesn't count by Washington.
That's a crowd builder.
But, yeah, you're right. That's how you get that little momentum going into the half. So 30-27 is our halftime score as Sylvan Hills leads it. Nice comeback in the second, and that'll do it for our first half. We'll be back in just a few minutes with our first half stats. Natural State Sports is proudly sponsored by Shady Oak Trail Getaway on Lake Hamilton, now taking reservations for winter and summer seasons in 2021. Visit ShadyOakTrailGetaway.com or call 870-356-9823 to book your weekend away on Lake Hamilton. Razorback Camper Sales in Hot Springs. Take home with you wherever you are as you explore the natural state. Visit their website at RazorbackCamperSales.com to view their inventory and start your journey across the natural state at Razorback Camper Sales. G4L Custom Embroidery Gifts and Apparel. For all your embroidery and apparel needs, go see our friends at G4L, located at 4706 John F. Kennedy Boulevard in North Little Rock, or visit their website, g4lcustom.com, and be sure to like them on Facebook. It's Arkansas, and summer is coming, and you know what that means. Heat and humidity. Don't add frustration over your HVAC systems to that list as well. Get with Curtis at Prime Air Care and get your systems cleaned and serviced so you're ahead of the summer meltdown. Call 501-547-0965 or visit their website at www.primeaircare.com for all your HVAC needs. And be sure to like them on Facebook as well. Whether you're traveling across the state for that next Friday night matchup, headed to Fayetteville for a big weekend on the hill, or simply searching for the best burger to ever split your lips, CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers is the spot. Specializing in hand-patted in-house ground burgers and fresh-cut fries, along with milkshakes and malts. Conveniently located right off I-40 in Russellville at 2803 North Arkansas Avenue, or order online at their new location in Fayetteville at 3484 West Weddington. Check out our menu online at butcherboyburger.com or download our app from your app store. CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers. When all you do is burgers, they have to be the best. American Pie Pizza is proud supporters of this year's 5A State Tournament broadcast. And with the best pizza in Central Arkansas, it's time you team up with American Pie Pizza tonight. Whether it's pizza, salads, wings, sandwiches, or their incredible desserts, you won't leave disappointed. With 3 convenient Central Arkansas locations to serve you, 9709 Maumelle Boulevard in Maumelle, 4830 North Hills Boulevard in North Little Rock, and 10912 Colonel Glenn Road in Little Rock. Or order online at www.ampiepizza.com. Live free, eat pizza, eat American Pie Pizza. All right, welcome back, basketball fans, as we get ready for the second half. And let's get you some stat updates from our first half. In the first half, the Pine Bluff Zebras with 27 points. They trail this one 30-27. And Jalen Tatum, he's got 3. Barnett with 12. Buckhannon with 2. Harris with 6, and Crutchfield with 4. Our CJ's Butcher Boy Burger 3-point update. Pine Bluff 1 out of 4. On the Sylvan Hills side, leading scorer in the game, Nick Smith with 16. Corey Washington with 8. Tony Cribbs with 3. Jaden Smith with 1. And Trent Clark has 2. Sylvan Hills 0 for 5 from the CJ's Butcher Boy Burger 3-point line. Razorback Camp Purcell free throw update. Sylvan Hills 8 out of 10 from the line. Pine Bluff 2 out of 5. So as we get ready for our second half, we'll see just how much more excitement we can get out of this one, as that first half did not disappoint. We're going to take care of a little bit of business, and we'll be back in about a minute and a half for our second half.
Now, more than ever, community is important. Local schools, businesses, and charities are in need of support. Each one of us can make a difference. When you volunteer, give, shop locally, or simply participate, you help support and grow your community. It makes us all stronger when we all are involved. I'm Susie Everett of Everett Buick GMC. We're proud to be a part of this wonderful community and want to encourage each of you to be involved in yours.
Unleash your inner fan with the Centennial Bank Debit MasterCard. The Debit MasterCard comes in over 150 designs to choose from, including your team's logo. Walk into a Centennial Bank and you can walk out in minutes with a new card. To learn more, stop by a Centennial Bank location or visit online at my100bank.com today. Centennial Bank, member FDIC. Must have a Centennial Bank checking account to receive a debit card. Debit card replacement fees may apply.
All right, so we're back and we're ready for the second half of basketball. So Pine Bluff and Sylvan Hills are both out here. I want to take a second to say thanks to the coach of West Memphis, Erica Smith, stopping by, and she dropped some knowledge on us. We appreciate her parents out there watching each and every game of this tournament. We appreciate all the kind words from everybody who's enjoyed not only our stream, but our commentary. We like to get excited. We like to have a little bit of fun. I hope we're making it enjoyable for you guys. Let us know if you're enjoying the stream. Let us know in the comments. Hey, if you're not enjoying the stream, let us know in the comments. We can do it better, I promise. So, here we go. Sylvan Hills will start with the ball in the second half. Jaden Smith, as we go back to the original starters, Nick Smith in. Both teams, their original starters, back on the floor. Jaden looking. He'll feed this one in. Nope. Gives it back out to Nick Smith as Womack was calling for it. Gives it to Jaden Smith. Open look. 3 ball up and no good. That's off. Over the backboard. Rebound comes away to Tatum. And Pine Bluff trailing by 3. Gives it up to Buckhannon. Buckhannon looks to drive inside. Shot up and no good. Won't go. Rebound. Nick Smith. Nick comes away with this one. Pushes it up ahead. Uh-oh. Washington. And he'll throw that one down. Washington with the flush. Great transition offense that time by Sylvan Hills. They lead by 5. They weathered the early Pine Bluff storm, and so far have looked much better in the last about 10 minutes of this one.
Both are playing like top-tier teams.
Uh-oh, going for the lob. Great catch by Tatum. Got his own rebound. Oh, my goodness, how did that not fall? And tipped away as Washington had the rebound, and Buckhannon stole it. Now Buckhannon steps back, gives this one up top to Ramos. Ramos gives it away to Harris, and Harris back to Ramos, and they'll reset things.
Got a gift there.
Yeah, I can't believe that ball rolled off the rim.
Just sit there on the back of the iron.
I don't think he can believe it rolled off the rim. Crutchfield, he thought about the 3, gives it away to Buckhannon, and he'll shoot it 3 up. No, that's long. Rebound, Nick Smith. Now Smith pushing. Oh, nice pass, but too much mustard on it as he throws it out of bounds. Cameraman makes a nice play. And
Washington looked at him and said, why don't you throw it up next time?
Yeah,
I'll just go get it.
Give me the oop. They're used to that.
I'll go get it.
It was a nice no-look pass by Smith, though. Just a little much on it.
He's showing off a lot more than the scoring portion of his game and what we've seen the past 2.
Yeah, triple-double in the last one.
Kind of missed that.
Thanks to Kevin McPherson, Mr. Hoop Scoop, for getting those stats out. I missed that triple-double. Inside, look at Harris.
said no.
But he gets the foul, and Corey Washington will head to the Razorback Camp Purcell free throw line.
That's number 23, Jordan Harris.
What a second. That guy's an animal.
He's such a big dude. Shot up for Washington. It's short.
He's going to have to work on that.
Now second shot for Washington. And rolls it around, rolls off the front. Womack almost had the rebound, but it hit that in line, and it'll go out of bounds to Pine Bluff.
Weird line. We call that just a weird line.
Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder why they did that. It definitely creates a false out of bounds there that you can't tell. Because I'm assuming the black, see the yellow runs the whole court, so it's, I don't know, confusing.
It's an outline trace. It goes around everything and all the hash marks and everything. I think you'd call them hash marks.
I would assume that would be the out of bounds, but they've been calling out of bounds on anything in the black. So now looking to drive here. Nice pass inside, but Crutchfield couldn't hold on to it, and Womack took it away. And now hands this one off to Smith. Smith now has it stripped away by Ramos. Ramos picks it up, and Ramos looking to push. Ramos wants Crutchfield, but he threw it out of bounds.
Womack took his headband off. A little more confusing finding him now. Like, dadgummit. As soon as I get comfortable with some of these guys, they go to changing stuff.
Right. So that's Clark bringing it up as he'll give it off to Nick Smith. Now Nick surveying, gives it away to Jaden Smith. Now across to Clark. Clark, Jaden. Now Jaden looks, gives it back to Clark. Now Clark tried to get inside, kick ball out of bounds off Crutchfield. So Nick Smith will inbound here. He'll get it into Clark. And Clark will give it away to Jaden Smith. Now Nick Smith, he looks to operate, gives it back to Clark because he didn't want that one. Now they'll let it reset. Now Jaden Smith gives it away to Clark. Clark into the corner to Nick Smith. He wants to drive the baseline. Nick gives it outside. 3 ball. Jaden Smith, ball up and short, no good. Rebound Crutchfield. Now Crutchfield brings it up. He's going to give this one away to Barnett, and the action is slowed considerably in our second half. Now Ramos away to Crutchfield. You got to wonder if maybe some of the conversation in the locker rooms was, hey, let's try less showtime, more playtime. Ramos, and that battle between Washington and Harris is good inside. And you got to think Washington's really a guard. He's not really an inside guy. And that Ramos bobbling it around. Nick Smith takes it away. Nick looking to drive, watching his backside. Nick spin move up and no good, and he'll head to the Razorback Camp Purcell free throw line. Foul is on Barnett. That's his third, I believe. Yeah, 3 on Barnett. And Nick Smith heads right back to the Razorback Camp Purcell free throw line. Shot up, good.
Nick Smith at the line shooting 2 for Sylvan Hills.
Free throws. All free throws.
Smith's second shot, it's up, and it's good.
You call that one before it went down?
Yeah. With my eyes closed. Barnett brings this one up. Now looking to drive on Womack. Barnett into the lane, shot up, foul, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots as that foul's on Womack. So 4:22 to go in our third, as the action is calmed considerably in our third. Barnett, he'll shoot 2 here. Barnett knocks down the first. And Pine Bluff finally finds the bottom of the net in the second half. Barnett's second shot long, rebound comes away to Womack. Now gives this one up to Womack. Womack gives it away. Is that Jaden Smith or Clark?
It's Trent Clark.
Okay, Clark. Now to the corner, back to Clark. Watson into the game. Jaden's out. And now back up top is Jaden Smith, or Clark, Clark operates. Gives it back up top to Nick Smith. Nick inside lob. Oh, he almost made it. Almost made that on accident as he was trying to throw the lob. Didn't work, and they'll turn this one over.
Washington, it's Womack down there.
Yeah.
He's not ready for that one.
Not sure who's going to be ready for that one, though. You hit your head on the rim for that one. Now Barnett, he'll stop at the free throw line. Shot up short. Rebound, Washington. Now Clark brings it up, lost his dribble. And he'll pick it back up. Now kicks it to the corner. Watson, 3-ball, shot up, and no, that's short. Rebound, Ramos. Now Ramos trying to push the other way. Ramos stops, gives it away to Barnett. 3:15 to go here in our third quarter. Barnett back up to Ramos. 3:05. 34-28. Sylvan Hills leads.
A lot more standing around here.
Ramos looking, corner, Crutchfield. He wants to drive the baseline. Crutchfield up. What a finish by Courtney Crutchfield. Now into the corner quickly to Watson. Watson tried to feed it inside to Womack, but he lost it. Now Ramos has it. Now Crutchfield running the floor. Crutchfield, he'll go up and lay it up and in. Crutchfield's got 8 now.
Quickly.
Clark brings it up. It's a 2-point game. Palm Bluff turning defense into offense again, and that's when they're at their best. Now Nick Smith Jr. looking to operate. Now he picked up his dribble and he's stuck. Gives it away to Watson. Now Watson is Smith. Crutchfield guarding him. And Smith calling for the screen. Gives it away to Clark. Now Clark trying to operate here. Nothing in front of him. He gives it back to Nick Smith, and Nick will restart things. Now Nick gives this one away to Womack. Womack around Harris. Great job. Now shot up. He'll get the foul, and he'll head to the Razorback camp yourself free throw line. Very smart heady move by Womack. You know that you're not going to go through Harris, so get Harris off his feet, off balance, and then go up and get the foul.
Quick pump fake, too.
Yeah.
The next time he drives it, he might just have to go straight to the rim with it.
Yep. So Womack's first one's up, short, no good.
Got to make those.
Now checking back into the game will be Jaden Smith as Amarian Watson will sit. That shot's up, and it's good. So 34-32 is our score. Or sorry, 35-32. We were slow getting that one up. And now Barnett gets it in, and Ramos will bring it up as we're under 2 to go in our third period. Now looking to drive here is Ramos, gives it out to Harris. Now Harris, he looks to drive. Inside run, just run him over, and that's a charge. Easy call on Harris as he just bowed through Corey Washington. That's Harris's fourth. Now that severely limits what he may be able to do as Buckhannon will come in and Harris will have to sit.
Make your way to the concession stands. Close a little bit. They got a special on their barbecue sandwiches, $4. Sure you go up and grab one of those barbecue sandwiches. Or any other treats.
All right. So now to inbound was Corey Washington as he gets this one in to Jaden Smith. No, Clark. Trent Clark with it. Now Clark gives it away, and Nick Smith with Crutchfield in front of him. As Jalen Brown comes out, he's into the game. Brown gets the screen. Now across to Jaden Smith into the corner for Clark. Clark 3-ball splash. Clark knocks down the 3, 38-32. Well, now Ramos looks to drive. Ramos gives it away to Buckhannon. Buckhannon, nice pass inside. Throwing it down is Tatum. Jalen Tatum throws it down, and we're down to 1 minute to go in our third. Clark gives this one away. Jaden Smith gives it back to Nick Smith. Now Nick off the screen, gets it to the wing. Now shot up by Jaden Smith. Floater no good. Barnett has the rebound. Now Barnett looks to push. Barnett up ahead to Crutchfield. Crutchfield looks to finish, and a great finish by Courtney Crutchfield. No fear by the freshman. 2-point game, 30 seconds to go in our third. Clark bringing it up. He'll give it away to Brown. Now Sylvan Hills, the Bears, looking to operate here in the half court. Back up to Clark. Now gives it back to Jaden Smith. Now looking, trying to feed it inside. It wasn't there. Now he'll give it away to Nick. Now Nick lost it, dribbled it off his foot, out of back the other way, and yeah, Nick Smith was lobbying for the tip, but I think he just dribbled it right off his foot. So over and back, and they tried to go a little early there. Watson checks in. Nick Smith's going to get a quick breather here in the last 6 seconds of our third. So Crutchfield to inbound. Coming out to get it is Ramos. Ramos has it, gives it away to Tatum. Now Tatum turns, 2 seconds, 3 at the buzzer, shot up, no good, and that'll do it for our third. So after 3 quarters of play, Sylvan Hills leads 38-36.
Low scoring affair.
It's Arkansas, and summer is coming, and you know what that means. Heat and humidity. Don't add frustration over your HVAC systems to that list as well. Get with Curtis at Prime Air Care and get your systems cleaned and serviced so you're ahead of the summer meltdown. Call 501-547-0965 or visit their website at www.primeaircare.com for all your HVAC needs. And be sure to like them on Facebook as well. All right, so we are back here in Hot Springs, and let's get you a Brothers Barbershop and Brothers Beauty Salon tournament update. Located at 4720 Camp Robinson Road in North Little Rock. Go see our friends over at Brothers Barbershop and Brothers Beauty Salon. So 3 tickets have been punched to the semifinals on Monday. Actually, I take that back. More than that. This will be the final ticket. Marion and Jonesboro have punched their tickets. They'll play at 10 o'clock in the morning on Monday. Bologna and West Memphis on the girls' side, they've punched their ticket. They'll play at 4 o'clock on Monday. On the boys' side of things, Parkview and Jonesboro have punched tickets. They'll play at 1 o'clock on Monday. Maumelle has punched a ticket. They'll play at 7 o'clock on Monday night to close out our time here at Trojan Arena against the winner of this game. Sylvan Hills trying to make it 3 of the 4 into the semifinals. So now bringing this one up, Ramos gives it away to Barnett. Barnett to the free throw line. Now he tries to drive inside, but he lost his dribble and out of bounds.
Gotta have the ball. Got to have the ball.
As magical as Barnett was in the first half, he's been about the opposite of that in the lane in the second half. Now gives this one up as Clark to Womack. And now in the corner, Watson's wanting it. Now Clark gives this one away, and now looking to get it into Washington. Couldn't get it to him. Now to Clark. Clark back up top to Jaden Smith.
I think you'd call that a 2-3 zone?
Yep.
Not 2-1-2?
Clark back up top here as Jaden Smith. 7:15 to go. Now they're in a 2-3 zone and trying to get it out. Wasn't there. Now inside.
We need Monty.
Womack. Yeah, we do. Womack. Boy, Watson is
standing over there just wide open.
begging for the ball. Monty will likely be back with us for semifinal Monday.
Watson swap sides here.
I'm sure he'll text me in a minute to let me know that's for sure.
That'd be good.
Now, we talked about it earlier. I'm pretty sure we're going to have Monty on as our 3rd member of the broadcast on Monday. Now, things really slowing down in the 4th here. It's a 2-point lead. Clark gives this one away. 3 ball by Jaden Smith. No good. Rebound Barnett. And Barnett thought about giving it to Crutchfield on the outlet, but he did the right thing. Now Barnett will give it to Crutchfield. Crutchfield, stop, shot, up, good. That boy got a pure shot now. I'll tell you what, Courtney Crutchfield is good. Tie game, 38 all.
He got that one for a long time.
Now up and no good. Rebound comes up. Now shot up, no good by Womack. Womack almost had his own. Now stealing it away as Buckhannon. Oh boy, up ahead to Crutchfield. And Crutchfield will throw it down. I think that's dunk number 3 for the freshman. Now Pine Bluff back in front, 40-38, 6 minutes to go in this one. And timeout, 30-second timeout for Sylvan Hills. Farm Bureau Insurance is the official sponsor of state and regional awards for the AAA. With agencies in every county in Arkansas, make sure you check out Farm Bureau Insurance for all of your insurance needs. So, we'll give you a CJ's Butcher Boy Burger 3-point update. And all you do is burgers, they better be the best. So from 3 for Pine Bluff, they're 1 of 5 from the 3-point line. Sylvan Hills, 1 of 10 from the 3-point line. And a Razorback Cambersell free throw update. In a close game like this, the free throw line is going to be very important. Sylvan Hills, 11 out of 16 from the line. Pine Bluff has struggled from the line, just 3 of 7. And that is a Razorback Cambersell's free throw update. So Nick Smith has checked back into the game.
Good, they're going to need him.
Yeah, Clark gets it away to Smith. Smith got the breather he needed. Now he goes into Womack. Now Smith. We'll see if he tries to take over in the fourth. Gives it away to Clark. Foul inside is going to be on Tatum. Tatum picks up the foul.
It's his fourth.
Number 2, Taylor Tatum, that's his 4th.
Boy, the 2 big ones there on Pine Bluff.
And Tatum with 4.
Corner 3, Watson way
Nothing.
short as Tatum comes away with it. Now Tatum has it picked away by Washington and stolen. Now going the other way is Clark. Clark looking to drive, gives it away to Smith. Now Smith looks to drive inside, kicks it up. Nice pass, but Womack couldn't hold on to it. Ramos has it. Ramos to Crutchfield. Crutchfield running the floor. Crutchfield, oh, he wanted to put him on a poster, couldn't. Shot up, no good by Tatum, and he'll go to the line as Washington gets called for the foul. My goodness.
Happens so fast, I'm just missing stuff.
It's amazing sometimes to watch these guys run the floor.
They're covering some ground some kind of fast, too.
So Tatum to shoot 2.
Thoroughbreds out here running.
That one's up. Oh, boy, and Pine Bluff continues to struggle from the line as Tatum misses the first.
Tatum gets another foul, you won't have to worry about him missing more free throws.
That's true. Now Buckhannon wants to check in here.
For who?
Tatum's second shot's up. He gets that one. Now Buckhannon will check in. Tatum, shooter, will check out. So 3-point lead for Pine Bluff. 5:29 to go. Pine Bluff just raced through their conference schedule until they met up with a Lake Hamilton team. Zach Pennington put up 32 and gave them their only loss of conference play. Now Nick Smith. Shot up off the backboard, no good, knocked away and out of bounds, out, and oh, that's going to go to Pine Bluff. Whoa. I thought for sure that a couple of Pine Bluff guys tipped it away, and I'm going to tell you right now, Buckhannon knew it was. You can see the smile on his face. Buckhannon's like, give me the ball. I got to inbound this before you change your mind. Buckhannon knows that ball's off of him. He was chasing it down because he knew it was. Look at the smile on Buckhannon's face. He knows. So break for Pine Bluff here as Ramos gets it to the corner to Barnett. Now they're going to double him. Barnett, nice tip away by Womack, gets it into Harris, but now pushing is Nick Smith as he takes it away. Smith, look at Crutchfield come from behind and poke it away, almost saved it. Woo, Crutchfield and Barnett.
Barnett running right beside him like it's nothing.
Hey, Barnett looks like a running back.
He does.
I
wouldn't be surprised if he played football.
I was about to say, I got to look at the football roster because I feel pretty confident that Barnett plays football. I'm sure if there's some Pine Bluff fans in our stream, you'll be able to give us some comments and let us know.
There's
but
no
I'm
doubt about it.
Quite certain that he does. Now, a whistle. What's the whistle?
He's their J-Bo, but he scores more.
Now the inbound. That was not a slight at J-Bo if you're
No,
listening. We know. You know we love you, J-Bo. Now going inside to Womack at the elbow. Womack has it knocked off his leg, and he wants the foul. And that'll stay down here with Sylvan Hills with 4:37 to go.
Tight game.
Got defense after what looked like we may be pushing 70 or 80 points in this one.
Negative.
Defense has picked up tremendously here from about the midway point through the second quarter and definitely in this second half. So now Nick Smith gives this one inside to Womack, back outside, Jaden Smith. Now back to Nick. Nick's going to shoot the three. No, that's off. Rebound, Buckhannon. So now bringing this one up is Ramos. Ramos gives it away to Buckhannon. Now Buckhannon turns and gives it back up top to Ramos. Again, the winner of this one punches their tickets to the semifinals and will face off with Maumelle at 7 o'clock on Monday night. Now Harris has that one ripped away, but off the foot.
Oh, just couldn't get there, could he?
Well, that was Jaden Smith trying to chase that one down. Now, reminder, stick with us in our post game as we'll have our G for L Custom Embroidery, Gifts and Apparel Player of the Game. We'll see our friends at G4L located at 4706 John F. Kennedy Boulevard, North Little Rock, or visit them online at www.g4lcustom.com. And now timeout, Pine Bluff. Coach Dixon didn't like what he was seeing down there, and he's going to have a chat with his team. So Big Red is the official convenience store of the AAA. With food, fuel, snacks, drinks, and more, make Big Red your only stop while traveling. Coaches, don't forget about the free fountain drinks for you and the bus driver. Visit BigRedStores.net for the nearest locations. All right, so let's breathe for a minute here. 3:43 to go.
My
Deep
watch
breath.
told me to do that earlier.
Pretty bad when your watch has got to remind you to breathe. Crutchfield, the leading scorer right now for Pine Bluff on the floor anyway with 14. That's probably going to be the leading scorer, but let's take a look here. Well, Barnett not far behind with 13. Nick Smith leading all scorers with 18.
Rather quiet this half, though.
Offensively, everyone's been quiet this half, honestly, as the defense has ruled the game here in the second half. Not surprising, as once again, this was a Pine Bluff team that held Siloam Springs to 27 points in their first round matchup. Pine Bluff definitely uses their defense to get transition for their offense. Now getting this one into Buckhannon, and now Buckhannon gives it away to Barnett. Barnett's going to be doubled. Now he looks to get away as he backs up, slips. Now looking as he's trying to get out of the double team, and a foul. Ooh. A foul call.
Jaden Smith.
On no, they called it on Womack. I didn't think Womack even touched him.
15. Samara Womack is third, team foul number 3.
So just the third team foul here. And at this point, it really doesn't matter. Because you
8
need
fouls total in the second half.
because I mean you're going to need to start fouling here, I would assume. You got plenty to give. Oh, nice pass inside to Ramos. Ramos is blocked from behind by Washington, but fouled, and Ramos will go to the Razorback Camp Yourself free throw line. Foul on Washington, his second. We'll see if Ramos can clean up the issues from the free throw line that Pine Bluff has had in this one. And Ramos knocks down the first one, 42-38. Second shot now upcoming for Ramos. That one's up, and it rolls in and out, no good. Washington comes away with the rebound. So 4-point game, 3:20 to go in this one as Nick Smith brings this one up.
If you're Nick Smith, you probably have to try to take over right here.
It's kind of what I was just thinking. Nick, baseline, shot up, no good. And rebound, Jaden Smith. Now Jaden Clark shot, no, that's no good. And Jaden Smith, right place, right time again with another offensive rebound. Back-to-back offensive rebounds for Jaden. Now Clark gives it away to Nick. Nick sees some open lane, gives it as he started to drive. Now goes back across to Jaden Smith. Jaden back out to Nick. Nick, he's going to shoot the long three. Shot up, that's short, no good. Washington and Harris battling for it. No foul call. Wow. Jaden got another rebound. A lot of contact. They're letting it go. Nick looks to drive. Oh, and that's... Nick Smith gets called for the walk, and that's going to be a turnover. 4-point game, 2:37 to go. Now Buchanan, that one's tipped out of bounds by Womack. He throws his hands up, trying to convince everybody that he didn't touch it, but he obviously did. Now they got to, take this out. Side out of bounds. On the O. Now they'll get this one in to Tatum. Tatum clears midcourt. Now Tatum looking to work on Smith. Gives it to the corner to Harris. Now Harris back to Tatum. Tatum double, gives it to Ramos. Now Sylvan Hill's going to have to ratchet up the defense. There's a collision at the end of that. No malice there. It's two guys just trying to catch themselves after the play, but the foul.
Gave it to Womack.
I missed that, but I think you're right.
I said Womack. I thought it was Smith. I thought Smith was there. I didn't know where Womack was.
So Crutchfield gets this one into Harris. Now bringing double teams every time. They're getting some tips, just can't get the ball. Now Buchanan looks to drive. Buchanan rejected by Washington, and coming out of there with it was Jaden Smith. Now Jaden gives it, or they give it away to Womack. Womack back to Clark, and now Clark will set. Clark, they play the two-man game. Now Clark driving outside. Womack, three, shot up and no good. Boy, and a foul inside. That foul is going to be on Harris inside. That's his fifth. What's the cause? They're now going to talk about it, and that is the call.
Washington was on the ground.
Yeah. So foul on Harris. That's his fifth, and Harris will sit. And if this thing goes beyond regulation, that's going to
be there.
Yeah, that's going to. Well, even the last 2 minutes, that's going to open the lane up tremendously for Sylvan Hills.
Yeah, he's kind of in a race.
Now Nick looks to drive up, and boy, Nick couldn't finish that one. Nick having a tough time scoring in this one. Gives that one out to Clark.
Another
under 2 to go.
Rebound to Jaden Smith.
Crazy. Now Clark gives it away. Jaden for the three. Shot up. Got it. Jaden Smith buries the three, and it's a 1-point game.
Way to reward yourself. Hustle on offensive rebounds. Rewarding with a three-pointer.
Now Ramos, 1-point game.
Dancing on that half-court line, isn't he?
Yeah. To Barnett as Womack stepped out. Now Barnett gives it away to Tatum. Now Tatum, nice move on Smith. Tatum inside, bumped, foul on Sylvan Hills. That one's going to be on Jaden Smith. And that is the sixth foul. So we're still now. From here on out, both teams will be at the Razorback Campersdale free throw line. Both teams with 16 fouls. Now for Crutchfield to inbound. Gives it away to Ramos. Now Ramos will go back up top with 1:20 to go. Careful. He went back court. He wasn't paying attention where he was on the floor, and Ramos just walked across midcourt. Wow.
Not a very heady play.
Oh, man. Tough break there for Ramos. Barnett comes.
You got to think about that.
Yeah. You saw the same thing I did. Whoa, that could be a killer mistake as we're down to 1:15. See if that ranks up there with the Marion mistake of the Chris Webber timeout.
No, it's a hard one to beat.
And Nick gets the screen inside, threw it away.
God.
He wanted Washington. Washington wasn't sure what he was going to do with it. And they weren't on the same page and threw that one out of bounds.
I think Nick's team wants him to take over, and he wants to facilitate.
Well, it's getting way too late with 61 seconds left. Barnett gets it across midcourt. He walks, got away with it. Now he gets bumped from behind, and now they did call that walk.
They walked twice.
Yeah, I know. He got away with the first one.
It was a good call, no doubt.
Yeah, it was.
Walked twice, called once, you know.
Now Pine Bluff, they're arguing, and I can get their argument as he was pushed a couple times from behind. So I can understand the argument, but
yeah,
looked like a walk from here. Now Nick looks to drive. Nick wants to take over. Nick inside shot up, and wow, what a finish for Nick Smith.
Got that one.
40 seconds to go. Sylvan Hills up 1. Now Ramos gives it away to Barnett. Ramos, that was a push by Ramos, as Ramos just got away with a push. Now Barnett, ISO, Pine Bluff, timeout. I tell you, Pine Bluff, I think a bigger reason for that timeout by Dixon is the body language by his Pine Bluff Zebra team. They look frustrated right now. Can't get frustrated in this moment. Just got to run your offense. Foul here, which have been called quite liberally in our second half, especially the late part of this fourth quarter. That's going to put you on the line. Now, Pine Bluff has struggled at times from the line, but you got to get there here and get points, however you can get them. So we'll see 4 of these teams from this tournament advance to the Centennial Bank Basketball Finals next week at the Hot Springs Convention Center. For tickets, go to aractivities.org. All right, so the final 27.1, resetting here on the floor with foul trouble. Sylvan Hills, Womack, he's got 4. And for Pine Bluff, Tatum has 4. So Ramos to inbound. We'll get this one into Buckhannon. Now Buckhannon will give it back to Ramos, and Ramos got to pay attention to where he's on the floor this time. Gives it up to Barnett. Now Barnett looks to drive, gives it away to Ramos. Ramos, he looks 17 seconds. They're going to wait for the last shot. Barnett, now Barnett wants to drive. Barnett inside, floater up off the backboard, no good. Rebound comes away to Trent Clark, and with 7.7 seconds, Clark's going to go to the other end and shoot 1 and 1. Boy, Barnett's been knocking that shot down the entire first half, but it's been a struggle in the second half. Now, a reminder to stay with us in our post game as we'll have our G4L Custom Embroidery, Gifts and Apparel Player of the Game joining us up here at our location. And Nick Smith coming over to get some last-minute advice from Coach Davis. And Smith back out. As the first shot's on its way, it's up. Oh boy, missed it. Missed the front end with 7 seconds. Now Barnett pushing. Barnett gives this one away. Tatum inside. Tatum up, shot up off the backboard. No, won't go. Rebound. That's it. That'll do it. Sylvan Hills survives. Sylvan Hills picks up this win. What a game here from Hot Springs. And Sylvan Hills gets this big victory, and what a game for Sylvan Hills. All right. Whew, what a finish in this one. Wild finish. Sylvan Hills pulls it off 43-42. And our player of the game is going to be Nick Smith Jr. with 20 points in this one. Smith ends this game with 20 points and 4 rebounds, and a great game out of Nick Smith in this one. As Sylvan Hills survives and advances, and the Central we'll have 3 teams headed to the semifinals.
You said it's the best conference.
That's been the conversation all year, is that the 5A Central is the best. And so we look forward to this next one on Monday as our semifinals are set. So let me jump over here, and before we get Nick Smith up here to our location, I'll give you a Brothers Barbershop and Brothers Beauty Salon one last final tournament update. On the girls' side, our semifinals are set. Marion will face off with Jonesboro, and Valonia will face off with West Memphis. That first game between Marion and Jonesboro will be at 10 o'clock. Our second game will be at 4 o'clock between Valonia and West Memphis. On the boys' side, again, and let me remind you, too, we were just talking about this with the 3 teams out of the Central. On the women's side, 3 teams out of the East have made it into the semis, with Marion, Jonesboro, and Valonia all advancing. For the boys, Parkview and Jonesboro on one side, and Maumelle and Sylvan Hills will get the rubber match in this one on Monday to finish off our time here at Trojan Arena at 7 o'clock. So we're still waiting Nick Smith to join us up here at our location as a phenomenal game ensued here, a defensive struggle. Just don't trip over that chair there behind you, Jim. So one heck of a ball game here from Hot Springs. Okay, perfect. Thank you, sir. So we'll go through the Pine Bluff stats. Oh, there he is, as Nick has made it up. He snuck up behind us. All right. So you feel free to have a seat there if you want, or you can stand, whatever's better. All right. So joining us right now up here at our broadcast location, let me get you unmuted and there, pull that down. Talk for a second.
Hello.
There you go. Perfect. Gotcha.
All right.
All right. So joining us up here at our broadcast location is our G4L Custom Embroidery Gifts and Apparel player of the game, Nick Smith, with 20 points and 4 rebounds. Nick, did you guys expect this to be such a defensive battle?
Of course. Pine Bluff is a good team. Give credit to them. They're a very physical team, so we knew that coming off the back.
So I want to talk about you seem to match up with Courtney Crutchfield, who's a really good freshman out there, who's our player of the game in their game against Siloam Spring, and he seemed to try to hold you pretty well out there, as you guys did pretty well with it. But talk about that matchup with Crutchfield.
Talking about number 24?
Yeah.
Yeah, he a pretty solid dude. He's gonna be a good player. Going up when he get older.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
So. A big win, obviously, and let's talk about the matchup that you guys have. Let's talk first, I guess, as we talk about the Central. We've talked all year about how good the Central is. The Central sending 3 teams to the semifinals. Any surprise there with you, Parkview, and now Maumelle?
No, I've been telling everybody that 5A Central is the best conference in the state. No question about it, because we got Jacksonville. They almost beat Jonesboro, so that tells you out the back that 5A Central is a pretty tough conference.
Yeah. So in the first half, or really the first quarter, we had quite a high-flying show. You guys were up and down the floor quite a bit. It seemed to slow down a little bit. Was that the message from Coach Davis? Hey, let's calm down and just play our game and slow it down a little bit?
No, actually, that wasn't our plan at all. We play fast-paced all the time. So, they slowed us down a bit. We weren't making shots. We were making careless turnovers. I had a couple turnovers myself. We were supposed to win by more than that, but, I'm just glad we got the win.
Win's a win.
Hey, yeah. W is a W, whether it's by 1 or 50, especially at this time of year.
Ones like that will make you cringe a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, so that's going to about do it. Let's talk about your matchup in the next round, as you guys will go on to face a familiar foe in Maumelle.
We play Maumelle?
Yeah, Maumelle got the win earlier, so you guys are going to face off with Maumelle to close us out here at Trojan Arena on Monday night.
Maumelle is a tough team. I've been saying that. I've been seeing them ever since they played Morton in the first game. So, they can shoot. They're well coached. It's going to be a tough battle for sure. Yeah, we had the pleasure of seeing that game at y'all's place, as we called that one. You guys were able to really ratchet up your defense and kind of took them out of their game plan in the second half of that when they were able to get that W. Our game plan is, is kind of unstoppable, So we'll see Monday.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're looking forward to it. Looking forward to maybe seeing a few more of them lobs between you and Corey Washington.
Yes, sir, for sure.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us up here, Nick. Craig, congratulations on being our player of the game. And we look forward to Monday night.
Appreciate you.
All right. One win away from playing for a state title.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, my bad.
Yes, sir. No, you're good. Hey, Nick, he's got a question for you there. All right. So that's going to do it for the end of our quarterfinal matchups here.
It's a long day.
In Hot Springs, yeah. Oh, what is this? Long day number 6, 7 in a row.
More.
Whew, a lot of them. So we've had fun today. This day worked out just about exactly like I figured it would. A great day of basketball, phenomenal game, and a good one here. So that's going to do it for us at Natural State Sports. We're going to wrap things up, and we appreciate everybody joining us, and we look forward to bringing you semifinal matchups starting at 10 o'clock Monday morning. For Steve and Andy, this is Natural State Sports. We'll see you guys Monday morning. Natural State Sports is proudly sponsored by Shady Oak Trail Getaway on Lake Hamilton, now taking reservations for winter and summer seasons in 2021. Visit ShadyOakTrailGetaway.com or call 870-356-9823 to book your weekend away on Lake Hamilton. Razorback Camper Sales in Hot Springs. Take home with you wherever you are as you explore the natural state. Visit their website at RazorbackCamperSales.com to view their inventory and start your journey across the natural state at Razorback Camper Sales. G4L Custom Embroidery Gifts and Apparel. For all your embroidery and apparel needs, go see our friends at G4L, located at 4706 John F. Kennedy Boulevard in North Little Rock, or visit their website, g4lcustom.com, and be sure to like them on Facebook. It's Arkansas, and summer is coming, and you know what that means. Heat and humidity. Don't add frustration over your HVAC systems to that list as well. Get with Curtis at Prime Air Care and get your systems cleaned and serviced so you're ahead of the summer meltdown. Call 501-547-0965 or visit their website at www.primeaircare.com for all your HVAC needs. And be sure to like them on Facebook as well. Whether you're traveling across the state for that next Friday night matchup, headed to Fayetteville for a big weekend on the hill, or simply searching for the best burger to ever split your lips, CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers is the spot. Specializing in hand-patted in-house ground burgers and fresh-cut fries, along with milkshakes and malts. Conveniently located right off I-40 in Russellville at 2803 North Arkansas Avenue, or order online at their new location in Fayetteville at 3484 West Weddington. Check out our menu online at butcherboyburger.com or download our app from your app store. CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers. When all you do is burgers, they have to be the best. American Pie Pizza is proud supporters of this year's 5A State Tournament broadcast. And with the best pizza in Central Arkansas, it's time you team up with American Pie Pizza tonight. Whether it's pizza, salads, wings, sandwiches, or their incredible desserts, you won't leave disappointed. With 3 convenient Central Arkansas locations to serve you, 9709 Maumelle Boulevard in Maumelle, 4830 North Hills Boulevard in North Little Rock, and 10912 Colonel Glenn Road in Little Rock. Or order online at www.ampiepizza.com. Live free, eat pizza, eat American Pie Pizza.